tooth and nail. It's a rocky road, this pilgrim trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. For a sail, like every campfire needs a tale. We're on this freight train going down the rail, together on this pilgrim's trail. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Sometimes heaven, sometimes hell. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Where everything is up for sale. Pilgrim trail, pilgrim trail. Let's meet up down the pilgrim trail. Return, baby, on the summer night. The shot of love and the spark of laughter breathe. The stars align and the month times night burn like a dried out leaf. Are we leaving on the next train, baby? I do believe. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on. I don't hear it in my song. I'm gonna pull my weight, don't get me wrong. A brand new start and a whole new part. They are big old shoes to fill. I'll be there on that platform, babe. You know I will. Come on, let's ride this train. Come on, let's ride this train. Smash, so you live to be a million years. All hearts are lost by default in the time of a single beat. We're leaving on the next train, babe. So take your seat. All right.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I'm Tom Kovichak, and this is Tom's Trains and Things. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. This is the Merry Christmas live stream tonight, and it's an open session again tonight. Get ready with your questions and stuff like that. We're going to be doing Q&As, and that's about it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Arduino and what you're going to need for the Arduino, and what else I'm going to tell you about some other things. So first off, let's talk about train shows coming up. And this weekend, not too much. And we'll see if this camera, I've been having problems with this camera, see what it's not supposed to be doing that, but Tampa Train Show, December 21st and 22nd, and don't forget they'll have the Gulf Coast Lego Users Group, and also Suncoast Center for Fine Scale Modeling. They're having an open house on the 21st also. I'm not going to go into January or anything like that. We'll save that for next year. So I want to say hello to everybody. There's a bunch of people here already. I know Sparky's here. Michael. Wilmer. Debbie's here. Sparky said that she could take a break in a little bit. James, Chuck, Chasco, Kent, McBee. Who else we got here? M&M Shortline Railroad, Michael McCarville, Mark Saunders, Art, PDRR Engineer. How you doing tonight? The Carver is here. I'll put that thing up here, huh? All right. Who else we got? Dave Hudson. Ben Sharp. How you doing? James Carroll. Who else? Adrian Gadsden. How you doing? Jerry Satterell. Duck Inc. Custom. Elmar. How you doing? CDP 1965. All right, did I get everybody here? Jim McCann, another Jim. Barn full of trains, and that's it. I think I hit everybody. If I didn't get you in there, let me know, and I'll say hello. So, what are we going to talk about today? Okay, first thing I'm going to talk about is the Arduino stuff. I ordered a starter kit, and I'm going to give it away after Christmas, after New Year's. But I'm going to let you know what you need to get right now if you want to do something later on. And it's basically all the basic stuff that you need, and I'm going to bring it up right here. You don't have to purchase it from Amazon on my thing. You could probably get some of the stuff cheaper somewhere else, but basically if you go on my Arduino projects page, this right here is, these first two lines right here is what you're going to need. Now the starter kit includes most of the stuff. That's why I said the last time on the starter kits that they don't have everything that I like. Basically, it doesn't have these sensors right here, which you probably use a lot on your model railroad. Arduino Uno, you can get them cheaper, and I'll show you where you can later on. Resistors, breadboards, jumpers, the IR sensor, a 10K potentiometer, a couple of servos. You don't have to get 10 or 20 or anything like that, but just a couple of them will do. Some LEDs, you could get any kind of LEDs. These are different colors here, and a couple of relays. And all of this stuff is in a starter kit right there, except for this right here, the IR sensors. But that's just a reference of what we'll be working on. You don't have to get them there. You can get them other places. In fact, I just got a Uno, I think for about an Arduino Uno, a Genuino Uno, right there. Arduino for like $6 at eBay. I think it was $6.38, and it was in a U.S. warehouse, so I only had to wait a couple of days. So, hey, John, 2618, how you doing? Possum Bayou. Nate, all right. Let me see. This thing is working. today. So we'll bring that out. I have scratch built 4 coal bins so far this week. Every time I finish one, I find more accurate dimensions for the one I am recreating. Starts numbering 5 tonight. All right. Keep going. The more you do, the better you get at it. And where's the Santa suit? I got demoted. I'm no longer Santa. I couldn't find a Santa hat because we didn't bring out our Christmas stuff this year, because since we're not going to be here for Christmas, we didn't unpack our Christmas stuff. So we went to Dollar Tree, and this is all I could find, my elf hat. Okay. And then once we was outside and then looked, and Debbie said, "Oh, look, right there hanging up on the window, there's all the Santa hats over there." So it was too late. I didn't want to go back in there. So I got the elf hat. How you doing, Hans? Okay. Hi, Tom. Sorry I missed you Saturday at the Villages, but my wife was tending to the N-scale raffle table and recognized you. Oh, okay. So your wife was next to Chris's wife at the raffle table. That's okay. I looked around for you, didn't see you anywhere. But I had a good time there. Saw a lot of stuff there. I enjoyed it. Debbie enjoyed it too. We wanted to spend some more time there, but we went down to Wildwood and tried to do some rail fanning there and didn't see anything. And then we got hungry, and then we ended up going to get something to eat, and you know how that goes. And then by that time it was too late to come back. But anyway, it was good, and I got some video of it. I'm going to put out a video sometime. I don't know when, because I'm so behind schedule on everything. But, where am I on here? Okay. I'm so behind schedule on everything in this place. I pulled this thing out. I haven't forgot about it. Pulled this out. I'll do a review on it first of the year. But I got 2 observations from just pulling this out, and I want to tell you about it. First thing is, let me see if I can get it on this one any better. But you can see where you have to mount this with the screws on here. They got those little tabs on the sides. Well, they don't have it on the base. They have it on the cover. So you can't tighten down the screws on this. It's that way on both sides. The tabs for the screws are on the cover. And the other thing is, in the description it says that these are easy to come off. They are not easy to come off. Let me see if where's my screwdriver here? These are the hardest little thing. Now, these ones on this side for the detection, they have little slots underneath there where you could pry the thing up. And then once you pry it up so far, you may be able to get your finger in there and get it off. But it's no easy task to get it off. They should have stuck with the old style that they have on the command station, and where you could just pop it right off. The ones that go to the track, that's even worse because they don't have a slot underneath there. So you got to get your blade underneath there and try to get it so you could take it off. It's, you know, and it's easier to do it off of here, but I don't know if the time that you spend trying to get these things off, you could probably have them all wired up already on the box. But those are my 2 observations right out of the package that I didn't like about it. But it replaces the AR1 for reversing circuit, and it'll also do detection, but you have to have the other detection board for it to work, because it doesn't. I don't think it works on its own. I didn't look too far into it, but from what I gathered, you have to have the other board. Okay, so did anybody have any questions yet? Sparky, did anybody ask any questions? I thought I saw one question in there, and Sparky asked the question. What is everyone doing for Christmas? Traveling home, family. I'll be with family, but I won't be traveling on Christmas. How you doing, Gaffa? Good to see you. Rick Bailey, how you doing? B&H Railroad, how you doing? Glad you can make it. All right. I think that is everybody right there. But anyway, if you have any questions, ask those questions now. Let me show you a little bit of what we saw in the villages. Now, I had to pull one of the clips out of there because it was this old couple singing Christmas carols. They're really good, but I didn't want to get hit with a copyright strike. So let's see what we saw. Just a little short piece of it, 1 minute and 51 seconds of the villages.
Tom.
Nice big train show. Well, Santa Claus looked like he needed something to do there. He was a little bit bored. But that last clip there was the old couple that was singing. They did a pretty good job. I wish I could have put that in there, but I probably would have got hit with a copyright strike. And I haven't done this yet, but there's the module cam. And you can see that there's a little bit of stuff on there. Not much, but there'll be more in, when is it? In January. So look for it in January. We'll be working on that again. But I forgot one thing. Sparky, you didn't remind me. And that was Strasburg. Sparky's got a video out there. If you're going to Strasburg, let him know on that video. All right. Thank you, Rick Bailey, for the super sticker. Woohoo! All right, he get a little bit of that right there. Boom. Okay, so thank you very much, Rick. I see a question right there. Has Digitrax fixed the problem with the DS64 losing its addresses without power for a week? Didn't know that they had that problem. Has anybody else come across that? I got DS64s here that I had power off for months and never had an issue with that. But if anybody else has a question or an answer for that, go ahead and answer him if you got some information you want to let him know about. Okay, so, man, I missed a lot of that stuff in there. Boom. Okay, that's everybody saying hello to each other. Just trying to go back in some of this chat. Okay. Boom. Okay, home for... Okay, John. Home for Christmas. Off from Wednesday to the New Year. Okie dokie. All right, so who else is going to be home? I see Mick Riggle here. I hope I said that right. Is that Mick Riggle? Okay, so some people are going to be home, some people not going to be home. But we're going to be up in Maryland, where it's a little bit colder than it is right here. And it got cold when we was up in Ocala. We stayed up in Ocala. So it got down to about 44 degrees Sunday morning when we was starting to head back. But let me get into Strasburg. Rick, you distracted me, but I really appreciate it. That was a good distraction. But don't forget, Sparky has a video where you can sign up to let him know that you're going to be at Strasburg, and this is a little taste of it right there. Okay, that's one of them. But there's more. I have another one that I took in front of the Red Caboose Motel at the Caboose Hotel. All right, that's right in front of the Red Caboose Motel, right along the line of the Strasburg Railroad. And go ahead and hit Sparky's video up and put your name on that list if you're going. A lot of people, hey, Hastings, BNSF, Anthony, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Let's put this up here. College I work for shuts down for 2 weeks. Hope to get working on my diorama and start updating layout and track work. Don't we all wish we could have more time on our layout? I'm retired and I don't have enough time because I just got too many things to do. Okay, where's other people going to be at? Let me see. Right here. Okay, Rick Bailey. I'm home for Christmas. And Jerry. Traveling to family Christmas Day. Okay. Who else? Okay, let me put this up here to what Sparky said. If you're coming to Strasburg, let me know. More people, the more deals I hope to get. Sign up, please. And there's the link for it. Okay, so before I even started the live stream, I put a message up. I don't know if those messages show up or whatever, you know, a couple hours before the stream. I could see them here. I don't know if you could see them there. Not really sure. But I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get that up there because the last time I couldn't get it up there. It wasn't working because YouTube changed something. Well, apparently now I have to sign in from the program that I'm using into YouTube every time I do a live stream. So that's something that they changed there. So it's a little bit annoying, but I thought I signed in last time, but it still didn't work. I guess they didn't go have all the details worked out. But anyway, one more thing that YouTube did since the last time was I even showed it up on screen how good a job they did with the studio on the live stream, where you could see the live stream up there and have all the analytics right there in front of you live. They took that out. It's not there anymore. It's just the old classic user interface that was always there. And another thing, whenever you start a live stream, I showed you last week that they had the little menu items off to the left hand side. They're gone now too, and everything gone back to classic on that. I complained about a few things, but I didn't want to go back to classic. I don't know if they're mad at me or what. They've done that before to me before. Okay. From Sal Lido. Sal, how you doing? Introduce yourself to everybody here. And if you have any questions like you do there, feel free to ask. If I can't answer them, there's other people out here that will answer for you. I'm getting back into the hobby after 20 years. I got 7 years of Model Railroader magazine, 1984 through 1990 in binders. I have no place for them and I can't throw them away. Any suggestions? I probably got twice as many as you do. Take them to a train show. That would probably be the best option. Or if you have a model railroad club nearby or a hobby shop nearby, see if they would want them. Yeah. I got a whole bookcase of them. A whole bookcase downstairs, and then it's overflowing in the bedroom right now because I got a couple extra years. Okay. I need Joey McGowan. Okay, Joey, how you doing? I need your help. Can you please make a video on how to wire your PC power supply to my Digitrack? Not enough voltage, but if you use a buck converter, an up buck converter, you could do it. And that's what I'm doing for my DCC++ on my module. I'm using a computer power supply. I'll have a video out on that. I mentioned it in a live stream a couple of months ago. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but I have something in there of how I was going to do it, and I showed the converter, and all the information for that converter is in there. But if that helps out any, but I'll probably be doing a video on that after the first of the year, like everything else. Bobby Boy 1962, hello from Canada. How you doing, Bobby Boy? Oops, here we go, right there. Good deal. Chris Harden says, never throw them out. Hey, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you. Good to see you on Saturday, too, up at the Villages. Nathan DeLay, how you doing today? Tom, how many times I've been to Strasburg? If you're asking me how many times I've been there about 4 times. But how many times have you been there? Okay, Vinny, how you doing? Glad to see you're here. Donate them to a local library. We got all kind of answers here. Donate the magazines to a youth group, Boy Scouts, retirement home, or train club. There you go. Hey, Vinny. Let me see. Hello, Vinny. Hello, Vinny. Hello, Vinny. Hey, Nate. Everybody saying hello, 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 hello. All right, because I'm just starting a really small DCC layout and I'm having a hard time following, and your videos help the most. Good deal, thank you. There's a lot of videos out there. I'm glad that I could help with that. There's Granny Goose. How you doing, Granny? What would you suggest an inexpensive DC power supply for a small layout? Inexpensive DC power supply. MRC, I'm not sure exactly how much they cost, but they can't. I don't think they're too much. And you could probably, if you got train shows around you, you could probably get them there really, really cheap, because there's a lot of people that, you know, just get rid of their old transformers when they update them or when they go to DCC. All right. All right. Nathan says about 15 times, because he's been there since he was a little kid. I think the first time I was there was about 20-some years ago. I still wasn't a little kid then. All right. Sal Lito. Okay, I'm not far from you. Newport Richie. I retired August 1 and I've been taking videos of my progress. Hope to be posting them soon. All right, I'll have to take a look at them. Probably when I'm on vacation, because we'll be leaving later this week, going up north. But good to know that you got your videos posted up there. Okay. ZD, how you doing? Glad you can make it. All right. Have a great night, everyone. You leaving B&H? Okay. Good night. Okay. Did you get my email regarding the Arduino servo and push buttons yesterday? I got it, but I think I was taking a break, or it was in the middle of driving, because we were driving back from Ocala yesterday. But I'll answer you that on when I take a look at it a little bit better. Here we go. My wife will be happy to throw the magazines away for me. Debbie wanted to hide the magazine rack behind a curtain so you couldn't see it. And she keeps teasing me about it. She's going to buy curtains for down in the living room. Well, we moved it back into the other end. It's not in that corner anymore. Okay, we got, let me see, who else? Piper Tommy 2. Hi, gang. How you doing, Piper Tommy 2? Glad you could make it. Okay. Have you been over to see the new F units at RBM? To Nathan. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Smash that thumb. Make it, turn it blue. Thank you, Anthony. Here's Chris. Question for switch power, train, transformer, or computer power supply. What about a CDD unit? Do they help? CDD. What is CDD? I'm not sure what a CDD is, but if you could clarify that, I'll see if I can answer it. Dave Piper says, my goodness, I visit Strasburg at least once a year for the last 30 plus years. Was there 3 times this year. I was there twice. You beat me. I only made it twice this year. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how much they charge you to search online now. I used to have it. It was like they charged me two something a month, but that was a long time ago. But yeah, why keep them anymore? Donate them. There you go. Sell your magazines on eBay. All right. The thumb is more blue now. Good deal. Thank you. DCC. Okay. So it's DCC, not CDD. Question for switch power, train, transformer, computer power supply. What about a DCC unit? Do they help? DCC unit, DCC unit, DCC unit. Okay. I'm still confused. Okay, capacitor discharge unit. Okay. So that would be a CDU, huh? Okay. I'm not that good at it. Don't know what a capacitor discharge unit does other than discharge. But where are we at here? Boom. Bring this back up. Probably a train transformer. I'm not quite sure about the capacitor discharge unit. Okay, MRI has the all access pass. Read all the pre-2019 mags back. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I used to have that along, with your subscription to the online thing. You could add a couple of dollars a month to get the all access to all those back issues. Okay, you got me on this CDU. Okay. No, but I don't know what, never seen any before, but Sparky, he's the guy to ask. He's the Spark man. All right, they got them on CD2. Model Railroad has all magazines on digital and CDs that Model Railroader sells. I didn't know that. I knew that it had the all access thing. Hey, Ron. Good to see you here again. just answering questions right now. So if anybody else has any questions that I can't answer, go ahead and ask them. All right, so was there any older questions in there that I missed? So, did everybody hit that thumbs up and made that thumb blue? Okay. Don't understand that one. Paper copy membership, full access to the website. They said no. I said no to resubscribing. Oh, okay. The model railroader. So now I had the paper copy and the online stuff too, and then I switched off. And then whenever they send you a deal for the paper one, get it for like about one fourth the price than to get it and to keep the online thing. Here we go. I have 999 subscribers on YouTube. What exactly happens when you get 1,000? You get one more subscriber. Okay. I don't know. Nothing really. Can you live stream on mobile then? But do you still have to have the hours or the minutes, or just the 1,000 subscribers? Okay, I have about 25 years of MR plus several years of MRC. All the above suggestions sound good, but the truth is no one really wants to take them. Been trying to get rid of mine for years. Well, everybody says take them to a train show, but nobody ever says. I don't know if they just dumped them in the trash or somebody actually got them at the train shows. But there you go. Hans, CDD is a branch of governance in the village. Okay. There you go. Tom's Trains and Things. What liquor does Santa like in his cocoa? I'll have to ask him. He didn't tell me that. I'm not high enough on the thing. I got demoted. I think at one point Model Railroad had a DVD with all the issues. I didn't know that either. Okay. Opinion on cobalt switch machines. Ask Vinny. He likes cobalt switch machines. I don't like cobalt switch machines. And I did a video comparing the tortoise with the cobalt. And it's about 2 years old or something like that. But it's out there. I didn't like the cobalt. If you ask Vinny, he'll tell you he likes them. Okay. Here's from Nathan. I have been on a locomotive when I was 10 years old, and it was Reading Blue Mountain, also called Reading and Northern. And to be honest, I don't know what locomotive it was. Good deal, Nathan. Oh, man. Got to go make sausage, peppers, onions for Christmas potluck tomorrow at work. Have a good night, all. Good night, Anthony. You're making me hungry. I missed that stuff. Okay. They were free. That's why I used them. Oh, okay. So you don't really like them, though, do you? Okay. No, they have an extra pin on it, so they got 9 pins on it, the one that I did. I'm not sure about the one that has the decoder built into it, but what else? They had the extra pin. The output of the extra pin was half the voltage of what you put into it. So if you're putting in 12 volts on, well, I guess on that one, 1 and 9, then number 2 came out half of that. 6 volts. So I'm not sure why they cut that in half. They're noisy. You can't center them. And they're noisy. Real noisy. And did Vinny say, Rick, cobalts are louder than tortoises? Yes, they're noisy. All right, congratulations, Michael. Another person just joined now. It says 1,000. How did you do math so fast without a calculator? All right, 1 up. There you go. Okay. I can't get cobalts to show status on JMRI. Well, they got the same pinout on it. Although, if I can remember, they don't really show it to you in a wiring diagram. It's a verbal type of description of how to hook it up, which I, looking at wiring diagrams all my life, it just didn't make any sense to me. I guess, for some people it may make sense. Okay. Shall we play taps for the magazines? Well, a lot of the magazines are going under. But Kalmbach Publishing, they got, I don't know, how many magazines do they sell besides Model Railroader? They got, I get ads for all kind of funny stuff from Kalmbach Publishings. Okay, I did that one to show status. Okay. Tom, have you ridden in a train before, but in the cab? Never in the cab. Rode on many trains. A lot of them this past year, and a lot of them some other times, but never in a cab. Okay, I will say with the tortoise machine, they seem to function well. They do, and they got a good guarantee on them, and you don't have to send them to, well, it used to be Australia, but somebody emailed me and said that they have a outlet in the UK now, so not quite sure about that, but you still have to send them off quite a ways to get them repaired. Okay. Thanks, man. I'm just getting a pick now. It is 1,001. Okay, somebody unsubscribe so he can get back to 1,000. Who did that? Just say, hold on. Let me get back there to where I can get 1,000. Okay. Rick Bailey says, I have 2 on the layout. They work when I throw them by way of the NCE throttle, but I can't get JMRI to show the direction. I don't know, thinking about just swapping them out. Seriously? I thought whenever you first set up JMRI, you set up the direction and it remembers what the last direction is, which isn't very efficient. It's not really reading back, but I thought it does read back. So how does it read back on the Digitrax? So does it get the information from the DS64? I guess it gets the information from the DS64. You're not using anything. You're just throwing it from the NCE throttle. Yeah, you're using NCE product. But I guess, is it NCE that doesn't send back the signal? Because I thought, on the DS64 with Digitrax, I think the DS64 sends the signal back of which way it is thrown. Not quite sure, but if anybody else has more insight on that. Oh, 22. I have 22 tortoise machines on my layout. James Carroll. You got me beat on that one also. I think I only got 18. Yeah, I got 18. And I got one cobalt sitting in a box someplace. So that I'll probably, I don't know what I'll do with it. White River Publications still publishes quality magazines. Yeah, they do. They're doing a good job taking over from who did they have? You can't even remember anymore who had it before. Jeremy F. Off topic, but might I ask your preferred solder brand? Whatever I can get. Let me see. I have, well, I got it in a box right now because you wouldn't know it by how this looks right here. But I did clean my workbench off, but I don't have any of the solder and stuff on there. But whatever I can get. I usually use the lead-based, either 70-30 or 64-26. Is that the way it goes? Yeah, 64-26. It doesn't matter, but anything like that. I don't like the other one, the non-lead. I tried that. I got that as free samples with some soldering stations that I got, and I tried it and I didn't like it. You have to have a higher temperature, but it doesn't shine like the regular solder. And I just like the 70-30 better. But I don't think it really matters. Whatever you can get the cheapest. In fact, I just got some. Did I leave it out or did I put that away too? Yeah, I just got some off of eBay and I thought, oh man, that's a good deal. But then I looked at it real close and there's only like 1.5 revolutions on the spool. The spool was really big. So you get what you pay for. But the best price that you could get, make sure you check out the weight. Okay, Tom, I didn't know you lived near Westmoreland County, PA derailment. I don't live there anymore. I lived there for some time, but I moved out in 1984. So I lived there right outside of Greensburg, but I moved out there a long time ago. Okay, tortoise are great, just don't work on small scale railroads. Oh, they don't work on Z scale? Oh my goodness. That is really, really small. You ought to try some servos then, huh? Okay. Now here's the best answer. Slide the magazine under the train layout at the show and walk away. I like that. Tortoise? We don't need no stinking tortoise. All right, Vinny, dinner's ready. I switched from model railroad to railroad model Craftsman last year. I still subscribed to Model Railroader, but I haven't been subscribed to Railroad Model Craftsman since the old company decided they wasn't going to send me the last 5 or 6 copies of the subscription that I had. Good night, Vinny. Adrian, I will have 17 tortoise machines and they were getting expensive. They are expensive. James, Tom, I have 4 cobalt. You need them? Nope, don't want them. I've seen Quad Graphics private jet down in Boca. They own Combat. Business must be good. I guess it is. They get, I don't know how many magazines that they do, but they do a lot of magazines. Okay. Tom, which would you choose to drive, a steam engine or a diesel if you had the opportunity? I would go with steam. Because, well, you know, when you ask me about riding in the cab, when I worked on I forgot all about, because when you work on a railroad, you don't think about, taking a cab ride or anything like that. But yeah, I on steam locomotives already. I take that last one back. Yes, I have ridden in the cab, but it was for work, not for pleasure or for anything else like that. Many, many times, because I was an electrician and we had to troubleshoot problems that they had that they were always complaining about. Okay. But yes, I would like to ride in the cab of a steam locomotive because I've never done that. Bernard, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Dave Piper, I'm in Latrobe. All right, not too far, just up the road from me. We used to go to, some restaurant up there. I don't even know if it's still up there anymore. But yeah, we was in Greensburg. Community was called West Point. It was up on a hill. There used to be an airport there. Shane's Trains, how you doing, Shane? Glad you can make it. Better late than never. Sean. J Animations, how you doing, Sean? Glad you're here. I wish I could have a great layout like yours. Oh, shucks. It's not that great. If you spend enough time and learn, you'll be able to do anything that you put your mind to. ZD 1984 was a very long time ago. Yes, it was. It was a very long time ago. That's when, right after the steel mills shut down, I got a job in the area for a while, and then my wife finally graduated from college at an extended, after taking an extended break from that. But, yes, 1984 was a long time ago. Tom, what's on your Christmas train list? I already got the train. Did I get it? I think I showed it last time, but it didn't go very far. It was GP7. Okay, and JMRI. Don't know what the and is for. Okay. Was home to Rolling Rock, not anymore. That's New Jersey now, I think. So it's not the Mountain Springs water from Latrobe. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Nathan, Tom, which state do you live in? I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm in Florida right now, but I'll be going to Maryland in a couple of days. Okay, ZD. I heard a CSX train derailed and killed a freight employee near a chemical plant in West Virginia. Oh, no. That's why I'm here to learn. 50 watching, only 32 thumbs. Don't forget, hit that like button. Thank you, Bernard. Hit that like button. Thank you for reminding everybody about that. I really appreciate it. Grants Pass, Oregon. Steve Arnold, how you doing tonight? Glad you can make it. Grant Pass, Oregon. I never heard of that place. In fact, I haven't heard of a lot of places in Oregon. So don't mind me. I'm an East Coast guy, so anything from the West Coast, I don't know. ZD! Tom, you should look it up. Okay, when I'm done here, I'll look it up, ZD. Okay. Joey, how you doing? Buckzek, is that how you say it? From Syracuse, New York. Must be cold up there right now. Very southwest of Oregon. Okay. That's southwest. Okay. There's somebody that's close. Washington. I know Oregon and Washington is pretty close. So that's about all I know about the West Coast. Yeah, I remember, Nathan. It was good to see you there in Steamtown. Yes. I'll get to see you again in Strasburg. Okay. Grats past per T-burned up on my mother home this year there. Okay. Sorry to hear about that. Monroe, Michigan here. Rick R. How you doing, Rick? I think I saw you earlier. Okay, so where are we at now? It's about 9 o'clock. Now, to keep this within the hour and not to make Debbie too mad. Yeah, Wilmer, Strasburg. Speaking of Strasburg, I already showed the video, so I don't think I'm going to show it again. I showed two of them. North Florida here, close to Tallahassee. How you doing? Okay. Tampa. Thanks for all your videos and hard work. I really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Another one from Florida. All right. Is Aspen at the moment, though. Not quite sure where Aspen is, but as long as you're in Florida, you're nice and warm. Warmer than most people are. Okay, so I was going to ask, what's the most memorable moments of the year? But it's getting kind of late for that. But my most memorable moment of the year is when I took vacation. Debbie and I took vacation from practically Easter time to the second week in June. So it was like 2 months or so. So anyway, from that 2 months, we got to see a lot of stuff. Got to see a lot of model railroaders. Got to see a lot of railroads. That is my most memorable thing of the year. And what I wanted to do today is instead, okay, now I'm going to do this right here. All right. Now, I'm not going to end it up on that. Now, we haven't had time this year to do anything. We've been running around everywhere, been busy doing stuff, for the last 3 weekends, we've been out doing, actually, last 4 weekends, we've been out doing something. Hey, John, thank you very much. Look at that. Woohoo. Okay, where are we at here? John Dilly, thank you very much. Let's get that light on for you. I really appreciate it. That's going to help out getting to Strasburg. Merry Christmas to you too, John. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Okay, Nathan says Merry Christmas, everyone. But anyway, what was I saying? Okay. I'm not going to end on that. I know every time I come in here, John, or every time you come in here, I'm getting ready to leave. But it's going to be on for another 10 minutes now because I got a video, I got a video from last year. Okay. We've been busy. We've had a lot of things to do. I haven't been able to do any videos. I'm way behind schedule on everything. And I didn't even do a Christmas video, so I have to use one from last year. So that's what I'm going to do right now. If you want to stick around and watch it, it's 9 minutes and 33 seconds long. If you like that stuff, go ahead and watch it. I won't be mad at you if you don't. I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, everything, you know, whatever you celebrate, have a happy one of that. And be careful. Don't eat too much. Don't even mention diet. We're not even on our diet. So, okay. But anyway, Dave, see ya. Merry Christmas. Yeah, don't forget. Hit that thumbs up before you go. Okay. But anyway, here's one from Bernard. Merry Christmas, Tom and Debbie, and all my fellow modelers. Is going to be -8 to 10 below up in North Nevada. So got to get them fires burnt. Oh my goodness, that is cold. Okay, happy holidays works best. But I'm still going to say Merry Christmas because that's what it's all about. A Merry Christmas. Okay, so we're going to end this off with a video from last year that I did at Christmas time. Hope you enjoy it. It's 9.5 minutes long. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Next live stream will be, hopefully, January 6th. If it's warm up there, we may stay a little bit longer. But the last time we was up there in the wintertime, it was like 17 degrees. And we said, So, anyway. There we go. Hans says, I was getting worried about you in those 2 months, Tom. My highlight was discovering Tom's Trains and Things. Oh, thank you, Hans. Yeah, we still put out a few videos then, but not very many. But I may have, if we hit the B&O Railroad Museum, the last time I was there, they have a good signal there. I may do it again. Ooh, 33 degrees here in Philly. That is cold. Oh my goodness. So, everybody have a Merry Christmas. Here is the video from last year. Sorry I didn't make one for this year, but we were really swamped. And so I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next year. Have a Happy New Year.
Ho, 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 greet. No, that's not it, not that. Ho, 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 in a bottle. No, that's not it either. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas.
Debbie and I would like to wish every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I would like to thank every one of you that have supported us on Tom's Trains and Things by watching our videos, by subscribing, and by contributing financially. It's helped us a lot through this year, and I hope next year will be the same, where we can put out quality videos on model railroading and electronics. So, we'll see you next year. And I put this little video together for you for the end of the year. We got the Christmas tree, we got the train underneath it, and a few photos at the end of it of what we did this year. So, until next time, we'll see ya. And that'll probably be next year in 2019. Every year, Debbie puts up the tree. It may take her a couple of days, but she does a wonderful job on it. And as you can see on here, she put up the train tracks also, along with some of the structures. I had to redo it, but you know, she had good intentions on it. The rest of the videos for Crossing Rock Creek will be coming out in January, since we're going to be busy from Christmas Day on out to the end of the year with family. So, Happy New Year!